I'm pushing it, and I want, this is gonna be longer, and I'm gonna come into that guideline. You know, you want that on a line. You're always looking, that Posh haircut's always on a line going down to the floor. Make it piecier. I would take the razor, get the razor. All right, guys, so let's just say somebody loves this haircut, but they want change. They want something new, a little something different. How could you make this so you do a really beautiful Posh haircut? See how you're gonna, this is gonna be her long piece, but you're gonna take it up here. Okay, so all of this is gonna get tapered in. So I wanna show you that, and it will look so cute. You know who wears this so good? Pink. Or Victoria Beckham wears this haircut really good, but hers is nice and thin on here, but we're gonna lift all of this and take it out. I wanna show you how to do that. Remember, you're just taking the back. Spraying her with vitamins, day. I'm gonna like do right at the crown of the head, right to the back of the ear. Get that out of the way. And the same thing here. Get this out of the way. I want it a little bit more in the back of that head. Like, I mean, the back of the ear. Right there should be perfect. All right, so now I have this whole back as a whole. I'm gonna do the same thing again, divide it down the middle. This is a little bit of a different trick, just so you know. I'm gonna get this up and out of the way. I'm gonna get this. I need to get all of this out of here. There's this has to be so tapered in. A couple different ways you could do it, but I'm gonna show you my way that I like to do. I'm gonna make sure it's all really nice and wet. And this is gonna be with my scissor. So I'm gonna take this piece. Now listen, I'm gonna take this up, but I'm gonna move my fingers up. Did you see that? I'm gonna actually do it a little bit more. I want it a little higher. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna come straight up. I actually want my pointier scissor. Okay, it's right there. Kind of tapers that in more. Take this next piece. I'm gonna come straight up. See how I pushed it up? And now it's gonna give me like a line coming down. Next piece. I'm gonna pull that a little bit into the last section. And then this last one too. I'm pulling this back and up because I'm over directing it, and then I'm pulling it up. And you're gonna start seeing a nice weighted line that's gonna come down right to that front. And it's tapering it in. Take it and then pull it up. Next one. I'm bringing it into the section before it. I'm not like pulling it out right where it lives. I keep over directing it. And yeah, that's coming in really nice. It's gonna taper really nice here, and then it will fan out. And now here's your other last side. You're bringing it back, and I pushed it up. Bring it back and push it up. Okay, now you're gonna do the next section. See, it's so nice to have different things to learn so you can change. So you give people options, not just one way. Now look, you can't even see it. But let me tell you, if you wanted this to taper in nicer for a bob, you could actually do that undercut, and then you could have all the rest of this hair lay down like a nice bob, but it's inverted. It kind of comes in. So it's not like a bell that comes out. But that's not what we're doing, but you can. Just so you know, there's so many different ways to do something that you're like, okay, I don't want that bell for a bob. I wanted a bob, but I want it to taper in. This is how you could do different ways. You could do an underneath and then put this right on top. But we're doing a Posh haircut, so. Okay, look, you ready? I put it in my hands. Now we're gonna go up. Over directing that hair. I'm gonna go up. I'm pulling it back and up. And this piece too. Back and up. And it's starting to come forward. It has this beautiful, and you could always, let's just say somebody, you wanted to make this even all shorter right here, you could, but I like a little hair on there and then the weight line to come there. So remember, I'm bringing this next haircut in. And practice, guys, get a mannequin head, practice. That's how you get good. You can learn different things. Okay, you're taking it and you're going up. And you're gonna see that stack, that weight line. Bring it up. On this last piece, I'm bringing it up and back. Or I should say back and up. Back and then bring it up. Yeah, that's gonna look so nice. Just that nice line. Look at also, like, let's just say you wanted to stop there, you could, but I'm gonna go all the way high because I like it to be a very strong line, but that still looks nice too. Always play and practice and try different things. You gotta get out of your comfort zone and just take chances. Try something on a mannequin head, but learn one way first, really good, and then try something else. Okay. Now this one, I'm really gonna take this top out though, because I really want to texture this top. So I'm taking the crown out, okay? And I'm gonna really just nice and gentle, because I still want it to be a little strong and a little longer right here. Okay, now watch what that does. See how it's starting to come down? You see that nice weight line right there? Watch, I'm gonna pull this back. Okay, now I'm gonna just cut into it. And I'm going on an angle like this. So when it drops, you're gonna see how it goes forward. Now I'm gonna take this piece, get this out of here. I want that to be stronger, like longer too. So I'm still connecting that piece with that, and it's going on an angle. So when it goes down, there we go. We got the nice weight line. So as soon as this comes down, you're gonna have a beautiful front. But you gotta stack this high enough and back for you to have this nice front. Okay, because this is gonna be longer. And the only thing that I'd have to finish and fix is this, and I'd come down on an angle there, okay? Because you see right here is where my nice weight line is. Okay, but I have to just do a little bit more right there. And then this would be her front piece right there. Now remember, we took this out straight to make this so this was a little layered, but you could have it a little bit more one length if you're doing this Posh haircut, just so you know. And I didn't finish that last piece up top too, but I want to show you. But you could take out that clip now in the front and then grab this, look at your line right there, and just have an imaginary line in your imagination and just soften it. And there you go, we got our nice line. I just want this piece right here. You can pull it out a little bit to make it a little softer if you wanted to. These are my Vidal Sassoon scissors that are very pointy and they're very short. They're only like 4 inches long. Love that. And I'm gonna soften that. And you know Victoria Beckham, she has it so shattered and so piecey. It looks great. So that's another video I'll show you one day though. But let's keep going, okay? So you see it. Yeah, that's pushing forward. Now we're gonna do this side. I'm pushing it and I want, this is gonna be longer and I'm gonna come into that guideline. And the next piece. See how you're starting to see all that nice weight line? And push this back. Here we go. Now get that out of there. And then you're gonna look right here. Point cutting. Gonna soften that bead, but you see that nice weight line. There we go. Super easy peasy. Well, it wasn't super easy, but you just gotta practice enough for it to become easy. There we go. Now I'm gonna take this last piece right here. This is the crown piece. Okay, I like to keep this really shattered, and this is definitely Victoria Beckham shatters this so much. So you can, nice and gentle, go up like you're skimming it. You're making like peaks. This is where my longer scissors are a little bit better, because then I can cut into that more. And I'm just gonna do a tiny bit more of notch cutting. Everybody always asks me, how do I notch? Now listen, I want it so it's piecier. That's the point. Now watch. Why do I like that? Because it just really makes it movable, so much more movable, so it's not just so perfect. I don't like perfect hair. I like balanced hair, right? So this way it's like you see the underneath a little bit, but it's just very soft. I love that softness on there. And you see how it comes down? You got that nice line. You could even pick this piece up on top, cut into it, or you can razor. You could get your razor, go in there with a razor, just pretend that was a razor, you know, and soften that haircut a little bit more. You know, it looks so cute. So cute. And even here, you get into there, you could take this. You know, you want that on a line. You're always looking. That Posh haircut's always on a line going down to the floor. Make it piecier. I would take the razor, get the razor, you know, so then you could even see it more piecey. Anyway, all right, guys, so there's your Victoria Beckham, your Posh haircut in the back, right? That's how she wears it, and it's all nice and stacked. I saved that piece. So, and if you want to make this even tapered more, you could, and if you want to buzz it, you could buzz it. That also looks really good. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Coach Kimmy here, and I love to do mindset, and I love to do one-on-one training to teach you hair, color, highlights. The things that I'm the best at is the things I love to teach, because I know it the best. So practice, practice, practice makes improvement, and more practice, practice makes progress, and more practice, practice makes perfection, right? Do you ever get it perfect? Not exactly, but you can get close to it. So you want to really learn how to expand outside of what you know, keep growing, and just know that we're made for fuller expression and fuller expansion as human beings. Don't get stuck as a hairstylist. Look at your book. If you're jam-packed, so booked, and you have no room to learn anymore, just try to just think, you know what, let me just learn some more techniques, little things. It's so much fun. So don't get stuck. Love your job. And being a hairdresser is probably one of the greatest professions in the world to do. I can't do it as much as I used to because my shoulders, so you always have to be careful of how you do hair as well. Make sure your body position is right. I should have done that more when I was younger, but of course we think we're indispensable and nothing will happen, but it does. So anyway, I'm Coach Kimmy. It's so good to meet you, and thank you. Subscribe, hit the like button, and I really appreciate you watching my tips and tricks and techniques. Have a wonderful day.